Howdy, I just want to add some details to the statements that I made earlier in other videos about breadth of experience or variety of modalities. So I felt like adding some detail to that statement would be a good idea. In my early 40s, which is a bit over 25 years ago now, I made the choice to start looking at what I was doing in my life and taking responsibility for how I was impacting in the world. And that's when I started my journey of self-exploration and self-discovery. So I started with a Jungian counsellor and did lots of work on myself with her. And then for several years did men's groups in different locations. And then there was a whole bunch of programs like Future Warrior, Spirit, Homecoming, Avatar, The Grail, which I keep coming back to because I think it's a great piece of work for men. And I did the Mankind Project's New Warrior Training Adventure, Landmark Forum, and the Landmark Forum in Action series. And then I went back a little bit later to do Landmark Communication and Power and Clear Flame a couple of years ago. And towards the end of that process, a few years back, I decided that I actually liked organising and facilitating. So I got involved with the West Australian Men's Gathering and the organising committee and presented a couple of sessions there. And I joined the Men's Work Project some years ago, and we ran with a couple of other men. I co-facilitated a Men and Relationships workshop, and then did several Men in Bali workshops, which included A Man's Journey and The Elder's Way, two quite different 8-day residential retreats for men. In my professional life, about 10 years ago, I'd become a little bit burnt out, and so I shifted from operations to training and competency, and discovered, to my great joy, that actually standing up in front of a group of people and imparting knowledge about some things that I might know about, or some ideas I might have about how things work, it just lit me up. And so as the years went by, there was this natural melding of that professional type training, which is a little bit dry, and the personal development, self-exploration stuff. So they came together. And last year I have delivered a leadership and management training program that was combined with some emotional intelligence and self-awareness work that we put together in the same workshops, and we labelled that Rehumanising the Workplace. So that was quite exciting. That really is it in a nutshell, what I really mean by breadth of experience.